Zendigbo, the prominent Igbo social-cultural organization, has sounded its stern warning against the covert actions of certain individuals and groups hindering the release of Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Oke Ichukwu Isiaguzoro. The Secretary General of Ohaneze Ndigbo reviewed this cautionary stance, emphasizing that the identities of those involved in obstructing Kanu's release will be made public should they persist in their activities. The disclosure came to light through a statement issued by Mazi Okechukwu Isiaguzoro. He raised concerns about clandestine efforts that appear to be internationally impeding the legal processes surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's case. The Secretary General of Ohaneze Ndigbo underscored the gravity of these activities, characterizing them as nefarious and detrimental to the pursuit of justice. Isiaguzoro did not miss words when emphasizing the commitment of Ohaneze Ndigbo to ensuring a fair and transparent legal process for Nnamdi Kanu. The warning serves as a signal to those individuals and groups attempting to influence or manipulate the legal proceedings associated with Kanu's detention. Ohaneze Ndigbo is resolute in its stance against any interference that obstructs the due process of law. The statement strongly suggests that Ohaneze Ndigbo possesses information about the identities of those involved in such clandestine activities. By threatening to expose them to the public, the sociocultural organization aims to deter any further hindrance to Nnamdi Kanu's release. This move aligns with Ohaneze Ndigbo's commitment to justice, transparency, and the rule of law. As the situation surrounding Nnamdi Kanu remains a vocal point of regional and national attention, Ohaneze Ndigbo's warning adds a layer of urgency to the cause for a fair and unhindered legal process. The organization's assumption serves as a reminder that the pursuit of justice should be devoid of any undue influence, ensuring a transparent resolution to the complex issues surrounding Nnamdi Kanu's detention. In conclusion, Ohaneze Ndigbo's caution against obstructive activities emphasizes the organization's commitment to upholding the principles of justice in the case of Nnamdi Kanu. As the legal proceedings unfold, the public warrants await further development and potential revelations about those allegedly impeding the release of the IPOB leader. Meanwhile, the Bishop of the Diocese on the Niger, Reverend Uwe Nwokolo, yesterday expressed shock over non-release of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saying his continued detention is unsettling the southeast region and Nigeria. According to the bishop, Mazi Kanu's case can better be resolved politically rather than through the court, because the court would end up causing more problems, saying if the court send him to jail, it amounts to sending many Igbos to jail as well, and the country may never know peace. Speaking on the recent Supreme Court ruling on Kanu, he argued that the Supreme Court should have calmed the situations or the nerves of the people of the region, talking about the southeast. He said this festive period, but since the Appeals Court said otherwise, there was nothing one could do. Nwokolo nevertheless insisted that the case was not an ordinary one, but a politically motivated case, that must be resolved politically. So the cleric, however, blamed the people of Southeast for not speaking with one voice towards the call for the release of the IPOB leader, advising that the people of the region should learn to work together. Vanguard quoted, "We thought that the Supreme Court would use the release of Nnamdi Kanu to calm the nerves of the people of the region, but the reverse was the case, and one cannot do anything because the highest court in the land has spoken. However, the people in the Southeast should learn to work together because united we stand, divided we fall. We can work together to make our zone peaceful, progressive, and we must show empathy to things that are happening to others. We can also, in that unity, speak to the government of the day because the way it seems, Nnamdi Kanu's case is political, not an ordinary case. However, the people in the Southeast should learn to work together because united we stand, divided we fall. We can work together to make our zone peaceful, progressive, and we must show empathy to things that are happening to others. We can also, in that unity, speak to the government of the day because the way it seems, Nnamdi Kanu's case is political, not an ordinary one. Political cases like this are handled politically. Courts cannot adjudicate on it without causing more problems. This is because if you imprison Nnamdi Kanu, if you send him to jail, you are sending many Igbos to jail, and the country may never know peace. If you release him, you have released many Igbo people. The more you keep him in detention, the more they are unsettling the Southeast. And Nigeria does not need such distraction. We need to come together as Igbos, speak with one voice, go to the federal government, ask them to leave the young man. Then other things can follow. That is my view on the matter, he said. Okay, that is a very nice piece of advice. So guys, what's your take on this? Let's hear from you. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section. Thank you.